We're here with Nicholas Cuomo from Keller Williams in the Hudson Valley. Fair enough. So thank you for coming today. Couple of questions. What brought you here today? What did you expect to get out of it? And how's business from your side?
Business is great. I have a closing right now that I was the agent for Power of Attorney. The reason why I came today was because I'm curious how platforms will innovate for people to sell their properties without an agent, if it's possible. So when I see things like Zillow, how it's introducing virtual tours and things like that, and how you can do a video walkthrough rather than just pictures now, I see a lot of people who are doing this, but the property's still not selling. So sometimes I've tacked in an additional $15,000, and these are nice properties. They're fully renovated, just beautiful. But I think at the end of the day, it still doesn't replace an agent because you get the experiences that they've been through, and most importantly, you get the network. But it's not just the network, it's what to do with the network. So what do you do when the offers come in? If you have an agent, because not every single agent is a negotiator. So some agents will just get an offer and they'll go back with it. Others will highlight a bunch of different points, and then that agent, the buyer's agent, or whatever side you're on, will think twice. They'll talk with the seller or the buyer, and then they'll come back to you with a different offer. And sometimes that's how you can get an offer, depending on whatever the market is, $20,000, $30,000, or $40,000 up. So that's why I figured it was a valuable hour and a half to come down, get some more insight.
Technology is an ever-changing animal, as I call it. It's got its good points and its bad points. I completely understand where you're coming from with your comments just now. I'm not quite sure where it's all going to go either, but I think the more that we embrace it, but also, like I was talking just recently in the panel, for us to keep our personal slant on things
Right.
alongside the technology revolution or evolution is equally important, because as you said, some agents don't negotiate, they just take this and send it here, and others will go the next mile because that's how we do it for our clients. What is your prediction for I know you're doing very well this year, mazel tov as they say. What is your prediction for business in your region next year?
I think if the interest rates, like right now, there are people that I've talked to who are getting interest rates as low as 3.5%. So I think that if the interest rates continue to go the way that they're going, and in the market that I'm in, basically there's less homes that are selling year over year. So the home values have no other direction to go but up. So that's it. So the market's going to keep doing better and better. And in 2018, the interest rates went up 3 times. And then this year, in the beginning of the year, they were unchanged. And then all of a sudden, over the summer, they were cut, which was great. So I think if it stays in that direction, we're going to head kind of borderline towards the 2000s. But the buyers are a lot more qualified because things are a lot more stapled down with the banks and appraisers, et cetera.
Now I'm going to use that dreaded R word. So if we find ourselves in a recession next year, does that affect your market as much as it probably will affect mine here in New York?
I think it's a different type of recession because in 2008, from what I understand, is that the Manhattan market wasn't really affected. So I think what happened is there was an influence that created a lot of development in your market, and I think that's why it's become a buyer's market. I don't know what could cause the recession right now. When I sit back and I analyze it, I'm not 100% sure, other than, the word correction, there could be some kind of correction. But other than that, I just think it has a lot to do with interest rates and
keep on keeping on. Nicholas Cuomo.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.